What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Powder, and today I have a request from Elf-Inflicted, one of my awesome patrons. So thank you so much for that request. Today I'm checking out, I'm not quite sure how to say this, I think it's Calliope Mori, and the song is called Red. So thank you for the request, Elf-Inflicted. Of course, you got this request by being one of my patrons, which you can also do if you want me to cover your request, or you can go to my website that's always listed in the description below to make a one-time request. Just a quick heads up, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be pausing, but if you just want to watch the original video, go support the original artist's channel. That said, if you're excited to see this, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell, and if this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands, and now I like to make one-man band covers and watch other musicians play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down!
Cool silence.
Tonight the moon is rose in a crimson red, but roses gotta wither, so I'll live forever instead. And now I can't get rid of all of these thorns in my head. Bring on the hemorrhaging, I guess I'll live inside your memory. Another distorted story that ignored the deceased. I'll live inside of a castle, pray I'm never released. I'd
cool style.
In the dungeon cause I'm that kind of beast. I'll bet my heart on the cards because I trust me the least. Precious moments do that, precious moments no matter about it. Rest of them will scream and shout it. The best don't sleep, I was all about it. But weeping keeps left in shadows. This creeping feeling of identity battles closing in on every side of me.
This is a different sound.
Red tomorrow, red today. Dread sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. Time, I'll always be a prisoner to my ambition. Last petals fly.
Wow.
Soon, but hold your breath. Guess who's running the show? And when this weather runs black, I'll ask you, was I everything you imagined? When my time's finally up, the sun is falling down. I'll turn stone again.
Love the lyrics.
Then it cannot last, so relish shit. Then our plane's fast, this whole ditch toss out the past and strike rich. Nobody asked, but the mask is not right fit. And his fiction's no disaster in spite of it. I say curious, what comes after it's mysterious and it hold on, stay beautiful, stay young. There are blades to be swung, yet rise and soon regard the moon reflected in the crimson song tonight.
I like the melody. This reminds me of like the EDM music of the early 2000s, but also mixed with the post-hardcore music of that time. Very cool combination of sounds.
Red today. Dread sorrow can't turn away. Can't turn back. Time, I'll always be
The vocal distortion sounds good. I love the lyrics in the chorus too, because that's so something you can relate to when you're a person who's has ambitions, you want to create stuff, you want to achieve stuff. You know, there's never enough time because you're always working towards your goals with whatever energy you have, and you know, it's a constant chase. Ooh, like this 4 on the floor change up.
We are 5 minutes away from the end is gone. Continue slashing for die must or else just fade away.
Cool snare sound.
There's a drive inside all of us and never end around us.
Okay, so this style of music is really interesting to me. I went through a huge EDM phase. A couple of my albums, I was super into EDM and this style of crafting music because it's not played on organic instruments. It's most likely made in a digital audio workstation like Ableton or FL Studio or something like that, where you use different samples, synths, sound effects, and stuff like that to really craft your sound. And funny enough, that's actually where my name Wave Powder came from. When I was making this style of music back like 2016, 2017, terrible mixing. it just doesn't sound good to me anymore. But this was the kind of music that was my inspiration at the time. And so Wave Potter literally came from me crafting each little waveform in the song to sound exactly perfect. Like electronic producers do, you can literally create any sound you want. You can take any sound you have and turn it into what you want it to sound like, changing the release and the attack, changing the EQ, doing crazy stuff on a digital audio workstation. But a lot of people write this off as fake music because they're like, oh, it's just a guy on a computer with typing out music or whatever. But no, it takes a very well-developed ear to make something that sounds this good. Just a few years ago, even with my years and years of studio experience, when I tried to make stuff that was more electronic focused, I didn't get a good sound like this. I had no idea how to mix it. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for people who make electronic music like this, and I know a lot of people who are into rock music, like I generally cover, easily write off this kind of music as, you know, that doesn't take any talent or skill. But I'm here to tell you that it absolutely does, because it takes someone with a great ear crafting a great sound. And even if they're not like classically trained in music or don't know music theory, they've still figured out how to make a great sounding song and let their creative vision come to life. So sorry for the rant, but I just had to say that. Love that vocal distortion before the chorus.
Time's finally up, the sun's falling down, I'll turn stone again. So come alive now, once again, so I can chase you down. We are 5 seconds away from the end has come. From here on out, it's only just me and this bloodlust. I'd rather just fade away.
Nice. Thank you so much for that request, Elf-Inflicted. That was such a different sound than I'm used to covering on this channel. Like, so much going on in the song. But that's why I find electronic music so fascinating, is because EDM producers really take their time to craft a sonic masterpiece. Because since you don't have to play physical instruments and lay down takes and work with that, you can literally tweak the sound as much as you want, which, again, some people might consider cheating, but I think it's really cool because you can craft such an interesting, intricate sound. So I thought that was a lot of fun. Anyway, thank you so much to all my patrons, including Elf-Inflicted, for helping me to keep making videos like this. Thank you for the request, and if you'd like to make your own request, you can always join my Patreon or visit my website. I was linked below. If you don't want a monthly commitment, you can make a one-time request on my website, and then I will make your video. So that's where I'm going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video, pound that like button, and if you're not yet, subscribe and ring that buddy bell if you want to. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. With all this nonsense anymore.